Hello everyone, welcome to all those captivated by the mysteries of film, the secrets of physics, and the truth of the universe. On this channel we unravel the universal messages embedded in the Lotus Sutra and the mechanisms of the universe through the stories told in movies and dramas. Would you like to join us on a journey to explore how the magic of movies and the laws of the universe are interlinked? I love movies, and I sometimes feel that the causal laws hidden behind cinematic scenes and the flowing messages throughout a story resonate with the essence of the Lotus Sutra teachings. The hints scattered on the screen become the key that eventually reflects the grand design of the universe. Here, our goal is to share these discoveries clearly and to help deepen your understanding of the Lotus Sutra. Today, we focus on the Back to the Future series, a franchise that continues to charm fans around the globe with its time-transcending adventures and heart-touching messages. Released in 1985, the original Back to the Future quickly captured the hearts of many. In this adventure, Marty McFly and the brilliant inventor Doc Brown travel between the past and the future. Within its simple time travel setup, the movie flawlessly combines a meticulously crafted story, humorous direction, and moments of genuine emotion, and it remains beloved even today. The movie's most powerful message is the compelling lesson that the future is what you make of it. Marty's journey into the past, affecting both his family and his own future, reminds us of the timeless truth that even a small decision can lead to a significant future. In any circumstance, a single step can be the key to opening a new future. Moreover, Back to the Future goes beyond the confines of a typical science fiction movie. Within its extraordinary time travel narrative, intricate dramas, ranging from romance and friendship to familial love, are interwoven. The witty banter between Marty and Doc and the bittersweet love story are elements that resonate with audiences of all ages, which is why this movie is celebrated as a classic in cinematic history. The message that the future is what you create, conveyed by this movie, is also reflected in the teachings of the Lotus Sutra. In fact, within the Lotus Sutra, Buddha explains the mechanisms of universe creation, and in particular, Chapter 11, Emergence of the Treasure Pagoda, presents this grand vision. At the beginning of this chapter, when Shakyamuni Buddha is delivering his sermon, a magnificent treasure pagoda built of 7 treasures emerges from the ground, accompanied by overwhelming voices of praise. Within this pagoda, the body of the Prabhuta Ratna is united as one, and it is his powerful voice that resonates. It is here that Shakyamuni Buddha reveals the universe truth. In his previous lives, the Prabhuta Ratna had been practicing as a seeker but had not yet attained complete enlightenment until encountering the Lotus Sutra, the White Lotus of the true teaching. However, after listening to and understanding the Lotus Sutra, Prabhuta Ratna ultimately achieves full enlightenment. The true teaching mentioned here means that by encountering the Lotus Sutra, understanding it, receiving Juki from the Buddha, and pledging to spread its message, one essentially creates the universe from all manifested forms, the Big Bang. The Buddhas enshrined within the tower are regarded as treasures, beings who, after guiding their disciples toward Buddhist deliverance, instilling faith, and conferring Juki, have passed into parinirvana. In other words, the Great Treasure Pagoda symbolizes the vacuum in which all the Buddhas who have attained parinirvana reside, embodying the very source of universe creation. Buddha used the Lotus Sutra as a medium to narrate this magnificent beginning of the universe in the form of a story. Today, I explored the commonalities between the movie's message that the future is what you create, and the Lotus Sutra teachings on universe creation by using Back to the Future as the theme. If you haven't yet experienced this masterpiece, Allow yourself to be immersed in its world and take that small step toward shaping your own future. And if you have not read the Lotus Sutra, please do so. By engaging with and understanding the teachings of the Lotus Sutra, you can experience an even deeper sense of the universe truth. Next time, I will introduce the teachings of the Lotus Sutra using another movie as our theme. Please look forward to it. Hello everyone. Welcome to all those captivated by the mysteries of movie, the secrets of physics, and the truth of the universe. On this channel, we unravel the universal messages embedded in the Lotus Sutra and the mechanisms of the universe through the stories told in movies and dramas. Would you like to join us on a journey to explore how the magic of movies and the laws of the universe are interlinked? I love movies, and I sometimes feel that the causal laws hidden behind cinematic scenes and the flowing messages throughout a story resonate with the essence of the Lotus Sutra teachings. The hints scattered on the screen become the key that eventually reflects the grand design of the universe. Here, our goal is to share these discoveries clearly and to help deepen your understanding of the Lotus Sutra. Today, I introduce the innovative time loop movie, Mondays. This time loop won't end until my boss notices. This movie isn't just about the repetitive cycle of time. It unfolds a completely new story in which office workers unite to carve out their future. The movie's narrative unfolds through 4 crucial steps to break free from the time loop. Step 1. Recognizing the time loop. The protagonists notice that within their everyday routines there exists an inexplicable repetition of time. This initial awareness is the starting point of everything. Step 2. Give the colleagues a sense of awareness. A single method of communication does not resonate with everyone. For the cheerful, humor. For the earnest, detailed explanations. Each approach is tailored to the individual, conveying the abnormal situation to all. Step 3. Sustaining awareness in subsequent loops. Even when time resets, they ingeniously incorporate reminders and mechanisms so that they can always recognize, "Here we go again." Step 4. Seeking a way out of the time loop. Ultimately, rather than merely wishing for an end, they identify a specific goal for everyone to strive toward. United as one, they pave the path toward a new future. In many time loop movies, the crisis is typically resolved by the efforts of a solitary hero. However, this movie takes a different route. Here, set within the everyday confines of an office, all employees unite, combining individual creativity with teamwork to unravel the mystery of the time loop. This uniquely Japanese, warm yet innovative approach is truly one of the movie's highlights. So far, we have examined the 4 steps to overcome the time loop in Mondays. This time loop won't end until my boss notices, namely. Step 1. Recognizing the time loop. Step 2. Give the colleagues a sense of awareness. Step 3. Implementing mechanisms to sustain that awareness in subsequent loops. Step 4. Seeking a way out of the time loop. In fact, this progression shares some remarkable parallels with the cosmic creation process, as taught in the Lotus Sutra by the Buddha. In the Lotus Sutra, the initial step is to liberate oneself, to break free from worldly desires and ignorance. This mirrors the moment in the movie when the protagonists detect the irregularities hidden within their routines. Next comes receiving Juki from the Tathagata who understands the mechanism of the universe. Tathagata, who comprehends the universal truths and the structure of existence, bestows an juki that enables each individual to realize their own potential. The movie echoes this notion when the team, using methods tailored to them, collectively shares their awareness and engraves that knowledge at the beginning of a new loop. Furthermore, the process advances to the stage of understanding enlightenment and then imparting the juki. In other words, once one experiences a glimpse of enlightenment, they spread that wisdom to their surroundings, initiating a chain reaction of transformation. Similarly, the office team in the movie steadfastly shares the insights they gain through their daily work and new reminders, distributing that energy to everyone. Finally, the ultimate goal is to achieve the state of turning everyone into a Tathagata, the pinnacle that the vacuum and the universe seek. This ideal is not the province of a lone hero but of an entire team uniting toward a common objective. Moreover, this grand theme is expressed in Chapter 11, Emergence of the Treasure Pagoda, of the Lotus Sutra. In that section, it is stated, "When I pass away, a great treasure pagoda should be built for the entirety of the Tathagata's body, and other pagodas should be constructed on my behalf." This passage signifies that by understanding and attaining the true teachings of the Lotus Sutra, one becomes enlightened, and then that enlightenment is shared with others. It further explains that many alter egos of the Tathagata, spread across thousands of worlds in all directions, will eventually gather this teaching, illustrating the culmination of the process in which everyone fully understands enlightenment and becomes a Tathagata. In this way, both the movie's process of overcoming the time loop and the universe creation process revealed in the Lotus Sutra share common themes, namely, awareness, chain reactions of awakening, and holistic transformation. They demonstrate how a modern office setting and ancient truths can resonate in unexpected ways. If this introduction has sparked your interest in Mondays, please check it out on streaming services. The blend of a familiar office setting with the extraordinary twist of a time loop and the image of colleagues united in the quest for the future promises an experience that is both fresh and deeply moving. Additionally, if you have yet to explore the Lotus Sutra, let this movie inspire you to reflect on the 4 stages of enlightenment outlined by the ancient Buddha's teachings on universe creation. Buddhist deliverance, receiving the juki from the Tathagata, the propagation of enlightenment, and ultimately, the state in which everyone becomes a Tathagata. The Lotus Sutra is much more than a religious text. It offers profound insights into our modern lives, work practices, and interpersonal connections. Embrace this opportunity to delve into both the movie and the Lotus Sutra, and discover new perspectives and a richness of spirit. In this video, we explored the parallels between the time loop overcoming process in Mondays and the grand universe creation teachings found in the Lotus Sutra. Both focus on themes of awareness, chain reactions of awakening, and holistic transformation, suggesting new possibilities in modern society. Let us rediscover our true selves and the often overlooked bonds with our colleagues from fresh perspectives. See you in the next video. Hello everyone. Welcome to all those captivated by the mysteries of movie, the secrets of physics, and the truth of the universe. On this channel, we unravel the universal messages embedded in the Lotus Sutra and the mechanisms of the universe through the stories told in movies and dramas. Would you like to join us on a journey to explore how the magic of movies and the laws of the universe are interlinked? I love movies, and I sometimes feel that the causal laws hidden behind cinematic scenes and the flowing messages throughout a story resonate with the essence of the Lotus Sutra teachings. The hints scattered on the screen become the key that eventually reflects the grand design of the universe. Here, our goal is to share these discoveries clearly and to help deepen your understanding of the Lotus Sutra. Today, we will explore the deep connection between the universe creation mechanism and the planting of memories shown in Chapter 11, Emergence of the Treasure Pagoda, of the Lotus Sutra, using the unique dream world of the movie Inception. Let's think together about how ancient truth is reflected in modern stories and how it makes us question our view of reality. Inception is a science fiction action movie set in a world of many layers of dreams. At the beginning of the story, the main character works as an expert in extraction by taking memories and information from dreams. His job is shown as a highly advanced and dangerous task where he enters someone else's subconscious to steal important information. However, as the story progresses, the situation changes quickly. Instead of extracting memories, he must perform a more difficult and innovative mission called inception, planting certain memories or ideas into a person's mind. This act of planting memories overlaps with the original meaning of inception, which is beginning, and it has the power to change a person's future at its core. Also, the movie pays attention to the way we experience time in our dreams. You may have felt that time seems to pass slower in a dream than you expect. In Inception, as the layers of the dream get deeper, a few minutes in reality can seem like tens of minutes or even hours in the dream, and this difference affects the character's actions and strategies very carefully. Here, we focus on one common theme: the inner world of dreams created by others in the movie and the beginning of the universe, described in the Lotus Sutra. In the movie, the processes of extraction, entering someone's dream to take important information or ideas, and inception, planting new memories in an opposing mind, are key to the story. On the other hand, the Lotus Sutra teaches that Shakyamuni Buddha, with his true teachings, starts the creation of the universe by giving his disciples juki. Both ideas express the infinite possibility hidden in a beginning, and they resonate deeply. I will explain juki later. In Chapter 11, Emergence of the Treasure Pagoda, of the Lotus Sutra, a large pagoda appears and Shakyamuni Buddha, who teaches the Lotus Sutra, receives praise. This is because he has taught the true teachings, teachings that are the process of the universe's beginning. Buddha explains the correct teaching to his disciples, leads them to have faith, and gives them juki, as they promise to spread the true teaching. This concept of juki overlaps with the image of planting memories in the movie Inception. In the movie, ideas are planted so that a person remembers them even after waking up from a dream. In the Lotus Sutra, the teaching of juki means that even in the next life, a person will remember the true teaching and can recall it by reading the scriptures left by Tathagata. This system of juki enables Tathagata to be reborn infinitely, and the universe continues to be created. Also, in the Treasure Pagoda, there is a scene where the Tathagata who have fully understood the true teaching gather in a high dimension without mountains, rivers, or the sea, entering a space called many treasure pagodas. This can be compared to the multi-layered structure of dreams in the movie. Both share the universal theme that beginnings, along with memory and consciousness, are the fundamental forces that shape the world. What did you think? Today, we looked into the common theme of beginnings, hidden in the technique of extracting and planting memories in inception and in the process of universe creation explained through Juki in the Lotus Sutra. We saw how inception shows the manipulation of memories in dreams and the layered sense of time. We also learned about the teaching of Buddha shown by the pagoda in the Treasure Pagoda, and the concept of Juki, passed on to the next generation. Both demonstrate that consciousness, memory, and beginnings are important keys that shape the future and the universe from the core. Also, the ending of the movie is very impressive. If you haven't seen it yet, please give it a watch. If this video sparks your interest in the Lotus Sutra or the mysteries of the universe, I would be delighted. In the future, I will continue to cover other movies and dramas, uncovering hints woven through modern stories and ancient wisdom passed down through the ages. Please look forward to our next video.